What's up, people? I'm here with your boy Deji, the longest running fake housemate in the history of Big Brother. 5 weeks in the house.
5 weeks, yeah.
How are you feeling today after yesterday?
I mean, I actually do feel great. Yeah, like I had a great experience in the house. And coming out, like I already knew I was coming out, so like I prepared my mind for this moment, so it was really great.
Did you think it was going to be last week?
Well, initially, yeah, but then I had the discussion with Big Brother and he granted me. It didn't really specify if it was 1 week or 2 weeks, so I didn't know it was going to be yesterday. So when you were calling me to come, I'm like, nah, it can't be.
It can't be me. So you went into the show knowing that you were not playing for the money. You know, so what kept you motivated? Because most times when you're on a show like this, you know, at least there's a goal. So what kept you going while at the house? Because is it to just be like, you know, what's the point of all of this?
Yeah, for me, like, you know, applying for the show was all about the fame. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was more interested in putting my face out there than the money, because I feel like the money will always come.
So how did that friendship flip? You and Doyin, because you guys started out, it looked like you guys started out okay.
Yeah.
There was probably a potential relationship there. And then from there it just went sour. And you had a lot to say about her, man. You had a lot to say. I mean, what happened?
For Doyin, the reason I got close to her initially was because of Datsun. I realized like they were really close. So I'm like, okay, fine, like a friend of my friend is my friend. So I wanted to like embrace her. Then, because the next day, but the thing is, I don't know, a lot of things just threw me off. Cause, okay, so I knew, you know, she had a thing with a guy a day before. Then the next day at the arena, she was telling me that, oh, I used to like this guy, but now I like you. And I'm like, you just met me, like you don't even know anything. So I felt that was strange to me, like you can't just like someone like that.
Did you guys ever settle it before you left?
We did actually, because like I had a feeling I was going to go. So I called her aside one time and then since then we started talking. We weren't, you know, it wasn't like before, but at least like we trashed it out.
This is your friendship with Datsun. Was it from the house? Did you know each other before? Like, how did you guys get so close that you guys are always together, you tell each other everything?
Yeah, I mean, funny thing, like, cause before the house, like, I used to like try to like do this content creation thing, talk about fragrances and all. So a few people like knew me on Twitter, on Instagram. So Dotun was actually one of those few people that knew my face. Okay. And then something happened, like when I was preparing to go in, someone sent this picture like, do you know that you might actually meet this guy in there? So I'm like, But you know how the audition is, like you're never sure you're going in until you get in. So I knew the face. So when I entered, it was the first person that stood up to greet me. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I think I'm going to get close to this guy. So from that moment, we were just close, telling each other everything. We just created this bromance. So yeah.
What do you think of his ship? I didn't know what to call it now with Daniela, considering what Daniela's situation was with Khalid. Because Khalid and Daniela, at least to the best of our knowledge, were boyfriend and girlfriend. It's not even a, you know. What do you think of how they're going?
It's a very tricky situation. I had a chat with Dotun. I know Dotun likes her. I don't know if it's because there's no other person again and she's the only option. I don't know, but I just feel like, you know, the little I know about him, I know he's a very genuine guy and he wouldn't go for what he doesn't want.
Yeah.
So I had a chat with Daniela and she also doesn't want him to give up. Like, of course she's saying it that, oh, Dotun, I have a man. But at the same time, she's doing things that, you know, that wants him to not give up. Like bringing him close, you know, sometimes like stealing kisses here and there where people are not watching. Like, so that just felt like she wants, like she's saying it so that, oh, I tried my best, but he kept coming, so I had no choice than to say yes to him. You get, but I just feel like the way things are going and the recent conversations I've seen, I just wish, you know, he can pull away.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's talk Chichi now, because that was also quite a talking point for you. A lot of people were not sure what was happening. A lot of people thought you were not that much into her, you know, and of course you had a lot of conversations with Datsun.
Yeah.
There was a point where you even said you were done, you're not doing it again, I bet this girl hawala too much, you know. But yesterday on stage you told us that you still, you know, liked her enough. So explain why the emotions were like.
Yeah, and I mean, getting into the house, like she was even, of course, she's good looking and all of that, but I wasn't really interested in the physical aspect because I've been through a lot with girls and I was just more interested in what's inside. I don't know, like I knew she liked me in the first week because a friend told me and I didn't want to just pursue it. Yeah. But then when we got to the third week, I was like, you know what, let me even see what's in there. So I had a chat with her and I realized that her being loud, her always trying to get into arguments was just a self-defense mechanism. Like, she had gone through a lot in her past and then she, like, people take advantage of her. We had a very, like, intense, you know, chat and all of that. So I realized that, okay, she's someone I would like to know. So we started getting close, we started, like, spending more time together. And the more time I was spending with her, you know, the more I felt like I wanted to see what was in there. Sorry, but at the same time, I wasn't sure if this is something that would, you know, last long outside of the show, which we had a chat about, you know, and I told her that, yeah, you know, I'm comfortable being with you in the house right now, but let's not get, you know, let's not get ahead of ourselves, like, let's not get too carried away, like, let's see how it's gonna be outside of the show, like, we go on dates, you know, we do so many things together, maybe we do sleepovers, and if you still want it, then sure, like, I'm open to it.
Who was your favorite and least favorite housemate? Well, okay.
My favorite, a very, very tricky one. It's going to be a tie between Gudifire and Dotun. Okay, so Dotun in the sense that it was always there for me, like, I didn't feel alone in the house. Like, I just felt like I had a brother somewhere to always, like,
go to.
You know, yeah, because in the beginning when I was trying to, like, settle in, it was easy, like, I could just, anytime I wanted to withdraw, I could always withdraw to him. I would have said Gudifire. Obviously, I feel like Gudifire is everybody's guy, like, you know, he's always laughing, he's always in a happy mood, like, I don't know, he just has this beautiful
positive
energy, exactly, about him that things just, you will never be bored around him. So yeah, I would say my least favorite is probably Bella. I don't know why she's my least favorite. I feel she's my least favorite because her attitude, yeah.
Good enough. Who do you think, not once now, who do you think is going to win?
I feel like Fina might win it.
Okay.
Because I feel like she should be loved, and everybody in the house actually do love her because she cares about everyone, cooks for everyone, she's funny, she has a strong personality as a boyfriend, so I feel like she has a great chance of winning it.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's next for you, man? What should we look out for?
Honestly, I do have like a list of things I really want to get into, but right now, like, I haven't like prioritized them yet. At a point, before I go into the house, I had about 130 bottles of fragrances, and I was always talking about them, like doing videos, Twitter, Instagram. So I feel like I want to take that to the next level as well. Try to work with like fragrance brands, this and that, and also like expand into lifestyle and not just do fragrance, like do other things like, you know, fashion, like skincare, just, you know, just do so many. I don't want to like just box myself in. So I'm just trying to be out there, let me put it that way. So yeah.
So just a lot more Deji. And hopefully we are still going to be on our screens.
Definitely.
For the years to come. Thanks a lot, man, for having a great time. Congratulations. You won so much in the house.
Thank you.
You won Pepsi just before you came out. You know, you won the first arena games. That was so much.
First arena, that was big for me.
That was definitely big. So congratulations on everything, man.
Thank you very much.
You all the very best.
I appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Deji.
Thank you.